Greetings, carnivores, and welcome back to Carnivore Confidential. I'm Dougie the Butcher. Canadian Thanksgiving is upon us, and I've got a turkey to cook today. But first I'm going to flatten it, spatchcock it, and then we're going to cook it on the barbecue with some cedar planks on top of cedar planks like we did with the back ribs a couple of videos ago. So come on back for that, and we'll get that job done. Thanks for coming by. All right, welcome back. As you can see, we've got a big fat turkey here. I have been brining this bad boy in a salt solution, salt and other spices solution for the past 2 days. And then I replaced the salt water with just fresh cold water to help try to leach some of the salt out of the meat for the past 1 day. Anyway, what we're going to do today is actually, it's Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. Canadian Thanksgiving, that is. I know we celebrate a month or so ahead of the Americans, but what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to do it on the barbecue. I'm going to cook it on the barbecue today, low and slow, pardon me, on cedar planks with an assist from some apple wood chunks of wood. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to spatchcock it. I'm going to flatten it, take the backbone out, lay it flat, and put it on the barbecue that way. So without further ado, let's get busy doing that. I've got a pair of kitchen shears. Now, just so that you're not confused by any of this at all, this is going to be considerably more difficult, taking the Pope's nose off, considerably more difficult than doing a chicken, just simply because the bones are bigger and heavier. But the process is the same. I'm going to turn it over and go down the backbone and then cut through that piece of cartilage that I showed you right before, which is right here. Remove the keel or the breastbone and lay the whole thing flat. So let's get busy. And I've got some housekeeping. All right, so without further ado, like I said, here we go. All right, a little bit more difficult than doing a chicken, but still doable. All right, so as I said before, I noticed, or you'll notice a piece of white cartilage right here. And what you want to do is you want to just take your knife and just go down and score that piece of cartilage until you hit resistance from the bone, right there. And then we open this up flat and expose the breastbone. And then we have our flattened turkey. And as you can see, it's going to sit beautifully flat on our barbecue. Tuck these wings. Slippery. Tuck these wings, and there is our spatchcocked, flattened turkey. Now for the barbecue part, I'm going to get it downstairs and get it on the queue. So I'll bring you back for that. Stay hungry, folks. All right, and so begins the process of a long cook for today. I'm going to turn these two burners off. As you can see, I've got it on cedar planks. I learned my lesson from the last time we did this, and I cut them a little bit shorter than I did the last time so I can actually close the lid this time. But you can see I've got the flattened turkey. I got my timer in the thickest part of the breast. I've set it up to go. I've got applewood smoke going over here and cedar smoke going over here. I've turned these two burners off, and I've got this one on high. We're just going to close it low and slow. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. All right, progress report. Just wanted to bring you guys up to speed. My target temperature, you can see my breath. It's chilly. My target temperature is 82 degrees Celsius. And I've only got an internal temperature of 16. So we've got a long ways to go. But I just wanted to show you what's going on here. I got my bird flattened on cedar planks, piece of apple wood here, heat on this side, no heat, well, low on this side and nothing here because you can see I was burning it a little bit here. But yeah, so if you're looking, you're not cooking. So let's close it up and later. All right, so we're a few hours into this process. My target temperature is 82 degrees Celsius. We're at an internal temperature of 57. I just want to bring you home for a little peek at this. How good does that look? Yeah, baby. Piece of apple wood, cedar planks. Happy Thanksgiving. I want to button this up for you today, folks. I am reached my internal temperature. We're finished. Got my beautiful spatchcocked, flattened turkey for Thanksgiving. Got an internal temperature of 82 degrees Celsius, which is what we need for food safety reasons. I'm not going to bother going upstairs to show you carving this thing. There's no point. I mean, you've seen it before, and I'm sure you'll see it again. Just wanted to touch base with you regarding the cedar planks that I used, that I told you before in my video regarding, gosh, what was it? I think it was side ribs. Anyway, the point that I was making was that you can use these cedar planks that you can buy from Home Depot and cut yourself to whatever length you like. And for a really long cook, they're awesome. I mean, you can see this one is pretty much scorched, but I don't have an active flame because I've been dousing it with water. And my turkey is cooked, and this thing's been on here 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, almost 7 hours at a very low temperature. But you can see we're cooked, we're smoked, we're ready to go, and it's turkey time in Canada. Happy Thanksgiving, carnivores. Hope you like what you see. Please come back next Thursday for another video, and like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Stay hungry, guys. See you next week.